Okay. Hold on one second. Can you hear me on this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Let me see something. How you doing?
Oh, I'm
You
good.
look
I'm good.
good. You look good.
Thank you. Thank you. I had to get a fresh cut. That heat was killing me out there.
Oh man. Hold on one second. What oh man. Did you go to work today?
Nah, I was off today. I relaxed.
That's good. That's super good. Okay, let me see. Okay.
Yes, we in here.
All right, man. Oh, I'm so excited. So, I mean, there's so much to talk about. We have a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. We gotta knock this out with a good hour. And we gonna cover a lot of good ground. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
how
oh
good
yeah.
we are.
Oh yes, oh yes. And I guess the first thing I really wanted to kind of talk about was the thing you sent me about what was it, Ray J and Chris Jenner, how they the sex tape. They had like
Yeah.
the whole part about it. They had to redo it.
Yeah, what it was, what from what I'm reading about this, they arranged that whole thing to go down, like with Kim Kardashian's mom. Like
Right,
they planned this whole thing. Like she was in the room directing the scenes, basically prostituting her daughter for
right,
the tape. And now what they try to do, they try to put mustard on Ray J jacket, basically saying that he's a liar, that he's allegedly sodomized Kim. So he's coming out there now defending his name. He coming out there with receipts. He coming out with proof. He coming out with contracts.
mm.
It's getting interesting. He might
Wow.
take down the Kardashian clan. And if he does, I want to order me a pair of Ray J sunglasses.
Oh, the ones that are unbreakable. Is that
The
what that those
Raycons.
ones?
I'm gonna get me a
Oh,
pair if
okay.
he does it.
Oh,
If he does that, I'm gonna stream One Wish every day for the next
right, right.
24 hours.
One wish. I know, right? But the thing is, Kris Jenner is a very savvy businesswoman. But dang, you had to stoop that low. I mean, there's plenty of money
But
out there,
see, look at it
plenty of
like this.
ways.
But see, look at it like this. This was around the time nobody really knew who she was. So
Mm,
that tape made them who they are now. That tape
right,
made them billionaires.
right.
And a part of it could be also Ray J probably want a bigger cut of the situation.
Mm,
Checks are getting cut because you know we in the streaming era where now money is gonna be split different ways, and Ray J want compensation. But you know who's a bigger sucker at the end of the day? Kanye, y'all. You wipe that. God,
Listen, Kanye, he already had like things going on before. Like, he was doing so well, and then remember his mom passed, and then you know what? I really think they took advantage of him, to be honest. He, poor guy. Like,
man, look, this is my thing here. And see, a lot of these people are thinking that the Kardashian put a hex on these guys or a curse on these guys. I
mhm.
go by this philosophy here. You put out what you tolerate.
Right,
Now, y'all niggas got to show some heart. Check these women at the door. Like, look, if I was with her, I would been. You ain't gonna see me on that weirdo tough. You ain't gonna see me growing no eye out of my forehead. You ain't gonna see me having no drug addictions. You ain't gonna see me on this goofy stuff.
right.
What it is what it is.
It's
It's
just too
see,
much. They be doing too much.
yeah, too much, and it's the men. The men does not handle the situation.
But I feel like they all like. I feel like it's just black men that they go for. You know what I mean? Is that what it is?
Well, she dated. I think she dated a white dude. I think the name was Chris Humphreys, but that didn't last long.
Yeah,
So then
but
she tried to date this other meth head looking dude. What's his name? The
oh,
one he
Pete
was with.
Davidson. Yeah, Pete Davidson. He was, yeah, I got you. But mostly,
That
it's like
motherfucker like
mostly,
Walking Death, man.
right. I don't know why he thought that he could really make something happen with Kim. Like, come on now.
And
Like,
he's a
I
weirdo,
don't know.
man. He's a weirdo, Ed. When you come in between family like that, like you getting
Right,
tattoo of the man's daughter, then you know you crossing enemy territories. One thing you don't
right,
mess with is a man's family.
right,
You don't
right.
mess with a man's family. Then you go there, you antagonizing Ye. You getting tattoos and stuff of his daughter.
Why?
Then all of a sudden, when y'all break up, he's teasing you. Now you want to play victim. Fuck out of here, man.
I
You
right
know
for
what
the
you doing.
longest time he was just yapping and
You
yapping and
know what
saying
you
stuff.
doing.
Right. Right. He thought he
But
had it good. He thought he had it real good.
but then again, you got to look at it like this: what is going on to where these women can't keep a guy?
I mean, well,
I'm thinking, what could it be? Like he's seeing that a lot of this stuff is fake. Like soon as they about to get it in, she taking her butt off and putting it on the handstand, then
right.
scared of death. Like, what do you see that is scaring you? You know what I mean? Or you seeing them drinking blood? Or what is it that you see that these women can't keep these men? I'm thinking they seeing some things.
The men know what they're getting into. You know they're getting into some crazy stuff, and they still going for it anyway because they like that stuff. Men like fake butts, fake boobs. They like that stuff.
Nah, man. I'm a totally different cat, man. I'm like, what it is, they probably seen the Hollywood, the glitz and the glamour, and then they about to get it in. Hold on, babe. She take her butt off, right? Put it up over there. The wig comes off. All of a sudden, she like, let's get it going. You sitting there like this. I ain't signed up for this. Then
Listen,
you got to go out in public, right? Then you got to pretend that everything is cool. Then you
right.
got to take all those pictures and stuff like everything is Gucci. And I'm like, and yet you know in your brain, this woman ain't even what she say is.
No,
You
it's not that.
traumatized in your mind, and you see her, she took her butt off and put it on the handstand. That's what I'm saying.
Men don't care.
Hollywood
Men
is
don't
weird.
care. Nah, men don't care about that stuff. They just want to get they dinglings slabbered off
They care when
on.
that butt come off, man. They care when that butt come off. I'm telling you, that changed their whole mind frame. It
Well, it's
ain't
no
what
different. It's no different than a man taking off his muscles. Like they have fake muscles. It's no different than that.
we think it's coming in with fake muscle. Only got fake muscles and steroids. Nah, what it is, well, even with men, they sitting there, they look all jacked up, right? Then they about to go ahead and handle business. Think about like a size 2.
Right.
Like you
Oh,
sitting there.
Petra said, yeah, some men they do care a lot. That's true.
I don't
I've
know
met,
about that, love. I don't know about that. The minute a chick take her butt off, that I'm done, man. I'm like, I'm out of here, man. I'm out. I see you
I'm
tomorrow. And
no,
won't
not
call
even
back.
tomorrow. Not even tomorrow. See, I see you. I send you a postcard. Damn,
Hey,
that's how it
look,
is.
I'm out. Straight like that,
You
man.
can't even get a text message. No, I got to go.
But see, the problem is that's the problem. See, men are caught with the visual. They always caught up
Mm,
with the visual.
right.
That's one of the main problems with a lot of guys. They get caught in the visual, and then as soon as you get sucked in, you start really seeing that this woman ain't cracked out like you think it
Right.
is. Like
Right.
she might, like I said, take her butt off, or you know what I'm saying. She might have an odor that might bust your nostrils open, or she's her brains is scrambled. It's a lot of things that you start seeing, and you like, damn, I'm stuck. Then the next thing you know, you think you about to get out, quote quote, get
Right.
out the movie. Next thing you know, guess what?
Man.
Guess what, Montez? I'm pregnant. Now you got
Man.
18 years with me.
Man, that movie, it really, I was not expecting what I thought. Like, I had a completely open mind, but I was not expecting that twist. I love that movie. That's a good movie.
Oh
That's a
yeah.
good movie.
Yeah, man, it's a plot twist just like it is. Like they thinking, oh, we're gonna get out now. That's what? Montez, cause that's the typical name in sports and rap. Montez, I'm pregnant. So now you got me for 18 years.
I
That first that
listen.
first that first record company check you get, that's going to the kid.
I say all the time to my guy friends, men have to be careful about who they deal with. Like these women out here, they do not care. They don't care. They
Yo,
don't care. They don't
it's
care.
hunger it's the Hunger Games out here, yo. They
I'm
don't
trying to tell
care
you.
about your feelings, man. They
They
care about
don't.
what they can get. Rap a
Oh
lot
no,
history. What's good,
they
homie?
care about Instagram selfies too.
You're gonna take a selfie with that kid of yours, and you're gonna be paying.
Right,
They don't
right,
care. It's Hunger Games out here. People trying to
man.
get in where they fit in. The country create this atmosphere.
That's
It's
right.
inflation now. Niggas is hungry.
Do you know
Rap a
Rapple
lot
history?
history. What's good, homie?
Yes, that's great. I love it.
Big
But
shout out to Rap A Lot History, man. You got one of the best pages on Instagram, man,
I
showing off the
love
history
it.
of Rap A Lot records. Follow him. Had to give him a
Oh,
plug.
definitely, definitely
Yeah,
do
had
that
to
right
give him a
now.
good plug right there.
Oh, good, good. All right. But yeah, I mean, we just got people got to be careful. I like you told me the other day the industry is really cutthroat. Like, man, I would.
It's
What you
more than
gotta
people
do?
think. It's
What
more than
you
people.
gotta do to get on Beyonce and Jay-Z's level?
Either go ahead.
Wait, the whole go ahead or just like a
The
piece of
whole
it?
goat. Nah, let me that. I ain't mean that. I'm telling the
Uh,
Instagram. I ain't mean all that.
I,
Nah, but you see, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Straight up. It's I have mixed meanings behind that.
mm,
Now, see, a lot of black people, when they get on,
mm,
sometimes it comes with stigma. I have a problem with that.
mm,
Like it is often we stigmatize.
mm,
Oh, he must have sold his soul. Oh, he must have did this, or he must have did that, or she must have did this and did that. But you never hear that about white people. You hear that about white people, they go, oh, he worked so hard. Oh, he invested here. You never seen nobody come out with a video on Jeff Bezos or Steve Jobs. But we had when the black people, it's like, oh, he sold his soul, or he had this person whacked, or she had this
mm,
person whacked. She sacrificed that person. That comes with the low self-esteem amongst us, because we can't
mm,
fathom a person using their intelligence to get far.
wow. Man, think about it like that. Right. You're right.
Yeah. Now I look at that, but there, however, in this business, there's niggas that done things for a strange piece of change, and we see that right then and
Mm-hmm.
there in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of them that did. But I ain't gonna put you out there, unless you come up with a nice bag. But other than that, I'm not gonna put you out there. But there's niggas that done strange things for some change,
Mm.
like your man Aries Spears.
Oh man, why he had to go do that stupid stuff and say that crazy stuff? Why? See, and the thing about it is, well, no one talking about him until he said this type of stuff. Why would he say something
Let me
like that,
tell y'all
especially
this,
about
man.
Lizzo?
Let me tell y'all this, bro. For anybody, leave Lizzo alone. Don't
Right,
fuck with Lizzo. Y'all can say
right,
all this stuff about these rappers. Lizzo, leave
right.
alone.
Not Lizzo.
I'm saying this, not saying this because I like her. I'm saying this for your safety. Leave Lizzo alone. You see what's going on with Aries Spears. That nigga got a
Mm-hmm.
tape every day coming out. Now
Right.
that skit came out today where he had another man oiling his back. He's done. Finished though. He's done. But
I mean, wait, but hold on. Maybe in his mind he thinks any attention is good attention.
well, I saw something from him yesterday where he was concerned about his career being over. He was crying. Like, nigga, this it's over.
He was
Like,
concerned.
yeah.
But why did he say those things? If he was really concerned about his career, he would have never said that.
Well, you got to understand what people, they don't really have media training for one.
Mm.
See, I have to learn that straight up that you have media training, you could know how to answer questions.
Hmm.
And see, he come from a field, he come from an era where you can pretty much blabber and say what you want.
Right. The Mad TV era. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
see, he's doing interviews now and he's not used to this pushback. Like, he's probably, now that's just not defending him. Don't let nobody get this twisted, but I'm just going by how he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing interviews and you come from a certain era versus today,
Mm-hmm.
you're not really thinking about all this pushback. You're not really thinking about how sensitive people are. You're just expressing your true being. Now, with this interview with situation with Lizzo, I feel he did go a little too left because
Right.
the dude asked him a question about just her music and he go off about her weight. So
Right.
that kind of sounds a little bit too malicious, you know? So next
I
thing
mean,
you know,
do
go
you
ahead.
think that do you think that he might have tried to holler at her, and maybe that's why? Because where are these negative feelings coming from about her, especially her weight? Like, why would he just randomly say that and not focus on the question?
Could be. Could be. I mean, dudes when they down on their luck, they be sliding in the big pieces. I mean, that's an assumption that I had, but
Mm,
it's probably just a situation where he just talked how he talked. He didn't
mm-hmm.
think that you was gonna have so many ears and eyes watching you and listening to you.
What? He didn't think. Okay, social media.
Yeah.
And social media is the
Hey,
biggest place for ears and
hey,
eyes.
when the
Like,
last time you heard of Aries Spears? What,
right.
2000?
I
This nigga been under a
I
rock.
didn't even at first I was like, who is this guy? Why is he saying this about Lizzo? And then I was like, oh, now I remember where he's from. I get it
He's
now.
from like 1999. So
Right. He used to do
he's
those
coming
skits.
in 2022 with the 1990 something mindset.
Right. Right.
Let me try that. That was my brother.
Hey, brother.
Oh yeah, this is good right here. Yeah, this is
What
good.
is it? What is it, shrimp?
Hey, you know how we is? We on the come up, yo.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. We
Right,
on the
right.
come up.
He's famous for his rapper Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know.
know who he is, but see, he hasn't done any
Okay.
press. He hasn't been relevant in how long? He ain't been relevant since like that era. I haven't.
Oh,
Matter of
okay.
fact, the last time I heard of Aries Spears was he was on the show Corey Holcomb and he got punched in the face. And that was like 5 years ago. So
What?
he's doing press without understanding how the press work these days. Like a lot of things you can't really do. Damn good
Right.
ones.
You can't. You can't
Man,
say
the
a
way
lot of
he's
shit that he
working,
used to say. Right. That's
yeah, the
true.
way this is working now, they on his back. He gonna be doing DMX impressions till he 90. He ain't gonna get no more checks.
But you know what though? Not to change the subject, but it's almost I kind of get the same vibe from the Stacey Dash situation. I don't know if you heard about how she just found out that DMX passed away or something.
That bitch under a rock.
I was like, where have you been? Like, what are you sure? Are you sure it's you? Or did an alien take over your body and you just don't fucking
Hey,
go, you know?
hey. I was gonna say this. You know how I'm a petty guy, right?
Mm.
I went on her page, right? I'm like, you know, Tupac and Biggie gone too.
Oh my gosh, no. Like she really, and then she made a video of her rapping into like one of DMX's songs, and I'm like,
Nah,
okay,
for real.
the
She just
thing,
trying to get some attention. That's all that is.
like, but that you could, I would rather see her do like a fashion like TikTok or something like some kind of dresses or clothes or something versus
It's
her
too
trying
much
to
work. It's too
get
creative,
back in
man.
culture, you know, like I like just you know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to
You mean to tell
explain.
me you don't know the state DMX died? That was one of the biggest deaths of last year.
Right,
So it looked to me
right.
like either she under a rock or she
Or
just
maybe
begging for attention.
she was sick, or maybe she had COVID or something. Maybe she didn't, you know, maybe she, I don't know.
She must live in a place they ain't got no Wi-Fi. She must have lived with the Amish people or something.
No, okay, you know what? Maybe she didn't have Wi-Fi at the time. Maybe.
Nah, man, she probably lived with the Amish people or something for a year.
No,
But you know
no.
how they live. They don't have no cable. They don't have no interaction with the world whatsoever. She must have got
Mm.
kidnapped and lived with them for a minute.
Man, it's just so sad though to see her so disconnected, you know, from her own, I don't want to say her own people, but you know, the culture. She's disconnected.
That's a problem, period, with a lot of these millionaires, period, especially these black
Mhm.
millionaires within hip hop, for example. And I wanted to also talk about this, and I made this on the video. Like, you mean to tell me, like, you have guys like Puffy and T.I., Swiss Beats,
Mhm.
they upset, they want to talk about rallying us up to boycott Adidas, the Adidas shoe for how they treat Kanye.
Right,
Now, let me tell you
right.
this, though. I'm going to give an unpopular analytical view about this.
Mm,
See, if this was 5 or 6 years ago,
mm,
I would have cared more. But when you start looking at the world for what it is now, you got people in Mississippi that can't get water. You got blackouts in California. You got the grids out here that's damn near an extinction level where it's almost about to combust at any time. Got
Mm-hmm.
inflation killing people's pockets. I don't give a damn about Kanye's shoe. That's just me. That's just me, because there's too many problems out there that you guys could take y'all money to resolve. I
Right.
don't, I don't give a damn about Kanye and his shoe problems. That nigga that's billionaire problems.
Right. Right.
But in looking at an analytical view and speaking on entertainment purposes,
Mm-hmm.
it's the right move because these guys always do that. They always sell themselves out. They sell themselves short.
Right. Right.
But
Prayers for the prayer. What is prayers for Mississippi? Is it Miss Mississippi that doesn't have water? Is that
in
what it was?
Detroit been having bad water for damn near a
Prayers for their
decade.
families. I really pray someone gets out there and fixes that because that's crazy.
And you know what? The cold part is, I mentioned this yesterday. You know, the state of Mississippi is withholding like $400 million from the state for aid.
What?
They've been withholding the COVID relief. They were withholding everything.
The reason regular folks are tripping off that is we're a pocket watching culture, right?
Exactly.
Right. Wow. Wow. That's
Exactly.
wow.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, y'all gotta put your perspective into different things in life.
Right.
Like, nigga, I don't care about Kanye's shoe right now. I'm trying to get water. Fuck that nigga. I don't care about
Some
that.
clean water. Some clean water.
We sitting there, you sitting there, brother, you better wash dishes. You see your water the color of coffee. And yet you go on the internet, you sitting there talking about, yeah, we gotta boycott this shoe. Fuck that shoe.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you know what
That's
though? Why
important.
doesn't Kanye West give money to help out the situation? He has plenty of money. Or even the Kardashians. I don't see them out there
Now
doing
Kanye
it.
got now, you know, I'll sit there and sit defend him on that. Kanye's done a lot of for his people. I will sit there and say that. I'm not gonna see that's how a fair guy I am. I can't expect people and celebrities for that matter to help with everything. Because I did a post earlier saying entertainers shouldn't be leaders. If anything, we need to put pressure on the people that we elect. Because they're the
Right.
ones that's causing this problems. Just like I said the other day, they're sending billions of dollars again out there to now Taiwan. Now you're sending billions to Taiwan. You're sending billions to Ukraine. And yet ain't shit coming here.
Wow.
I
What
had money before, but once you have so much, it gets boring. That's true.
oh
That's
wow.
true. That's very
Okay.
true. That's what, and you see the way these guys move when they spend money. Like they just buy bullshit.
Mm, dang. But it could be used to be so helpful though, especially in situations like now.
Yeah. Especially if it's a black state. Now, that's just totally different. It's a black state. Therefore, that's your people.
Mm,
It's a totally different paradigm right there because now your people is at a the people that's a part of the culture, as they say. See,
yeah.
I pay attention when niggas use the term culture so loosely.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they use it to manipulate to get to the pockets, the pocketbooks of the people.
Mm,
But with this situation in Mississippi, all that money these dudes say they have, they need to be out there helping.
right. Right.
Now, you're not obligated to help, but if I'm looking at you, you stunting, you got all these jewels, where you at? You say you for the
Right.
people, right?
But what about where are all the rappers and stuff like that who, like I just feel like no one is speaking about it. No one's trying to help. No one's saying anything.
It's simple. They lost a lot of them have lost connection with the audience. And not just rappers, entertainers today, period. Because they have that whole philosophy of I got mine, fuck all y'all, you know? You don't really have that community mindset no more. It's all about
Right.
individualism. And that's what they're all about. They tell you that in the records. You know what I'm saying?
Right. My chain, my bling.
They tell you that on the record. So it's like you get what you understand. And you gotta look at it too. Damn, this nigga talking about selling dope. How you gonna trust a nigga like him to say to give you water?
Listen, it's not where you come from. It's what you can do with the knowledge you have.
They will only help when the camera is recording. I honestly roll my eyes at them charitable moves. Yeah, exactly, man. Them
All
charitable
right.
moves ain't shit.
I see.
And you know what that charitable move is? The charitable moves are basically tax write-offs.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that in my mind. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man. Wow.
That's that Robin Hood shit. Yes, that whole, if you seen New Jack City, you giving turkeys away to niggas.
Listen. At least they're trying to do something. It don't matter if the camera's blowing out.
Yeah.
At least they're helping, right?
Yeah, we'll take the help, but at the same time, you only see them just for that, though. Charity is great promotion. Yes, it is.
Mm.
A lot of crooks do it. A lot of these millionaires do it. A lot of these politicians do it.
Yeah. Right.
They sit there and sign some bullshit charity to some college and you ain't never seen before, and you think it's going to black people. You know I'm telling the truth.
Listen. Oh, you know what though? Here's a good one. What happened to Black Lives Matter? Why are they not out there giving bottles of water or helping or to clean it up or something like that?
Hey, I gotta let me duck my head on that one.
I mean, I heard, listen, the reason why I'm saying that is because there was so much controversy and they were all up in the news for this and riots and stuff like that. This is a good time for Black Lives Matter to get out there and really help.
Them
And
niggas took the bag. They gone. You know, they took a lot of that donation money and bought sweets. I'll show you the article when we finish. Matter of fact,
what the,
I'll post it up when I'm done.
that was lots of money. That was lots of
Those
money.
niggas took that money. They started buying mansions. All of them. All the people that were a part of the chapters. What's his name? What's that dude name? Sean Bell. What's his name? Sean Bell. What's his name? The light skinned dude. What's that nigga name? A lot of them Black Lives Matter dudes, they went ahead and took that bread.
What did he say?
Silence. It's been trying to silence hip hop for so long. It's scary. They silencing hip hop with the bag.
Mm.
People are more controlled than ever before.
Mm.
And see, when you have the bag, wherefore you working with different sponsors. You got 10 different hands on the pot.
I see.
You don't really have a control. So it's like you can't go out there and speak your mind. Sean King, that's his name. Sean King, yeah, that's his name.
Sean King, who?
Mayonnaise Malcolm X, that's what I call him.
Oh,
yeah, that's him. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man, they took all that bread, man. They took all that bread. Soon as Joe Biden got elected, that's when they left. I keep calling him Joe Budden. I keep calling him Joe Budden.
I was gonna say, when did this happen?
But yeah, that's what happened, man. That's what happened. They took that bread as soon as election time came up. Cause from 2019 and 2020, they were out there every day.
Right.
Soon Biden got in, gone.
Damn.
And this is the time where we need them the most.
Right. That's all that people's money. The people work hard for that money, and they give it to them. Damn.
They made cake off that.
But there was no controversy around it. No one got in trouble. No one went to jail about it. Nothing.
They done took that money, yo. That money is gone. They done bought some sweets. They done paid off some taxes. Damn. They staying in Malibu eating shrimp.
Yeah. Damn.
Niggas said, fuck that. We ain't eating oodles and noodles no more. We eating that shrimp, son.
Damn.
That's where they at. Cause right now, this is where you need them. Right, if they really was about what they talking about, if this is where you really need them right now, because inflation is killing black people, man.
Right.
Grocery store prices is pounding black people.
Man. Yeah.
So, what do you think is this? They should have been setting up organizations.
Oh, Malachi said, hi, Malachi.
No government accountability.
I see.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
Wait. Do we really want more government in our situation, though? I mean, in the world as it is?
The problem is, though, the people release their power.
Mm.
They don't have no power. At least Taco Bell still have that dollar bean burrito. Taco Bell stand.
No, not Taco Bell. Not that. It gives you the memes.
Yo, and you know what? Yo, and plus, nah, too much government. It's a
Mm,
mix. It's and see, the government is it's a mix. It's a mixed feeling I'm looking at with that
right.
because they're not doing no people no good now. The food is fake. You heard this shit? I heard this shit today where they had somebody had to be rushed to the hospital eating that Burger King because they had a plate in the damn chicken.
A plate and their
Some
chicken.
steel was in the chicken, like in the chicken tender. Bit it, broke his teeth off.
See, but here's another thing. Now, listen, I've been watching a lot of what is it, Ramsey and Gordon or Gordon Ramsay. I've been watching a lot of that Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You got to be careful who's making your food. I want to see the person making my food because you don't know what they be doing with the stuff, putting gross stuff in your food, man.
these people
I am so
disgusting,
picky
man.
now. Like,
So that's why since the pandemic, I started, we start cooking our own food.
right.
Cause let me tell you, we keep it real. We got fat during the pandemic, man. We couldn't go out. We couldn't go to the gym. We just sat home and ate. Went to work for about a couple hours, sat home and ate. But then you start figuring, yo, something ain't up with this food, man. Like your stomach can start hurting a little bit more. Something ain't right with this food here. It don't really
You
have a
staying in the
natural
bathroom for
feeling.
hours and hours. What you doing
Exactly.
in that bathroom? Get out.
Exactly. The food ain't having the natural, and when you're
It don't
digesting
taste.
it, it's not natural.
You know what though? That's why you're supposed to pray over your food.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't pray, I mean, I like to, now I don't know the statistics or whatever, but I like to pray over my food just in case, like a safety guard.
Yeah.
Because you don't never know. That even when we were kids, they've been putting stuff in our food slowly but slowly, and we don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? It
This
could be
shit is even
poison.
worse
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Like,
This shit is even worse now, man,
right,
because then you look at the ingredients they added to this food now, and it's like y'all adding this poison. So
right.
they trying to slowly kill people through the food.
Oh man, they
They
been
killing people through the food. And it is not like with diseases and stuff like that. Look at how it make people act mentally.
right.
Because,
You right.
you be outside, right? You be outside a lot. You notice how batshit crazy people have gotten since the pandemic?
Oh yes. Oh yes, you have got to. Better get you a taser. Better get you
Get you a
something.
get you a Glock.
Pepper spray. No. Pepper spray or a taser. That's what girls need. Okay, ladies, put that in your
People
purse.
are
Make sure you don't spray yourself.
a part of that is the food. A part of that is the food that caused that. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? If your daily diet is social media, bad food, Newports, they gonna be crazy as bad shit out there.
right,
You
right.
gonna be crazy.
It's our mental, and that's why you. But you know what though? A lot of the stuff that we're saying I'm seeing on social media about mental health and taking care of yourself and stuff. We've been saying that like a
We've been
long
saying that
time
for how
ago.
long?
Right. And
Because you
and
know what
people
it
are
is?
just
Because you know
people
what
are
it
just
is?
now jumping on that trend, that mental health and good, good vibes trend. I've been saying all that shit.
Man, look, every black person need a therapist. Every black and Spanish person need a therapist. I say that straight up because we've been dealing with a lot of our problems on our own.
Right. You're right.
And you can't
There's
afford a
nothing, there's
therapist.
no shame, right? There's no shame in it going to therapy, meditating, praying, whatever, counseling. There's no shame in that. I wish people would stop trying. Like, I mean, now it's starting to get more open. Our communities are not so afraid to talk about it. But before, I'm not crazy. I don't want to go. I'll be fine. I
Nah,
can
yeah, you
handle it.
crazy as bad shit. I see you wreck about 5 cars, nigga. You crazy. Yeah, that's like, you gotta, first of all, the problem is you gotta diagnose it first. And when you diagnose it, that's easy.
Hmm.
But curing it is the work.
Right. But don't nobody want to do the work though.
That's the problem. It's easy to go, just like this. We could have a dialogue. We could talk about the problems all day.
Right.
The problem is some of us think criticizes therapy.
You know what? Let me also say this. Everybody's a coach nowadays. Everybody's a
A life
relationship
coach.
coach. family coach, everybody. And it's like, just because you have a strong opinion and you've been through these experiences, it don't mean that you are qualified to be a coach. You know what I mean? Like, I'm I could talk all day about that, but yeah, I like that. That's true.
Yo,
That's
some
true.
people be playing off
On
of being
Instagram.
motivational. Yeah, though, yeah. Especially, people try to sign into the motivational coaches. Sometimes that's cool,
Right.
but you're still not tackling the root of the problem, because what may work for you may not work for that person.
Exactly.
That person's not you. You know, everybody's made different. Everybody was born different.
And we really need to start helping each other, like seriously helping each other. Like, my thing is, and this is an example, I've done a lot of those like mini businesses and stuff like that. And it's
Mhm.
like, okay, you have someone giving you instructions, but you don't have someone showing you how to build something. They're just telling you, do this, do this. But are you showing me, physically showing me what to do? You know what I'm saying? There's no sense you
Absolutely,
having the blueprint and you don't know how to read the damn blueprint. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely, absolutely. And see, that's another problem too. When we don't have that unification, you don't have that lack of unification.
right. What he
Unity,
said.
unity creates results.
He said Puerto Rico. Say, what is
In the
that saying?
Hispanic community, part Puerto Rican, asking for help means getting ridiculed, even when it's a problem that was out of your control. That's a
Oh,
problem as well.
wow.
That's why a lot of people suffer in silence, because
Mhm.
they don't want to feel shame.
There is no shame in asking for help at all.
But in certain communities and certain families, they shame the shit out of you.
Mm.
Oh
Wow.
man, you's a pussy, or you's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like that with a lot of families. So
Mm.
they hold all that in. That's why a lot of people build their whole anger problem. And you can probably see that with the way a lot of people act out here in the public.
Right.
You mix that type of trauma with the shit going on today, where people don't
Mm.
have jobs really. I don't give a fuck
Mm.
what they say on the news. This shit is bad. I don't give a damn what Joe Biden talk about. He is bad out here. I don't see, people gotta understand, when they're talking about the economy's doing good, they're talking about their economy.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
They're
I,
not talking about us.
mm.
They're talking about their economy. So when they talk about the economy, they're not talking about us.
Dang. Didn't think about that.
That's the Jedi mind trick that they put on you. They have
Mm.
you thinking, oh, the economy is this, the economy is that. We ain't a part of this shit. He's talking about, they're talking about their people. And I ain't talking about just race, within
Mm.
the class.
Mm.
Oh, the
Oh,
economy is good. Yeah, it's good
the
for people making $300,000 to $400,000 or more.
right. They don't have to worry about like budgeting a lot, and then they don't have to worry about getting how to get groceries and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, they're not talking to us. See, that's where how they trick us. They're not talking to us. We think they're talking to us because we voted for them. So we think there's an obligation. But they're not talking about us. They're talking about their people within their
Right.
class.
Right. Right.
But
I really feel like we've been tricked a little bit when it comes to like the politics side of things. A little bit.
very.
I feel like we haven't been told the whole truth about what's really going on.
It's not only that too, it's also about knowing who you putting in. Because we vote out of emotion.
Lady. Hey,
Nice to
lady.
see you
Hello,
both.
beautiful. She's
Oh yeah, we
beautiful. I
back.
love her. Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
back. Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah, we back in
sweetie.
full effect, man.
Oh
Shout
yeah.
out to you.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I think education. So what do you think we can do for our community? We should educate them on like what's the business side of things. What could be done?
You need to be educated on things that matter, for one.
Right.
Like, hold
Oh,
on, I'm trying to scroll that down.
we need more
Okay,
black
we need
owned
more
banks. Yeah,
black
I was
owned
thinking
banks.
that the other day
We
too.
also need to make a law where you can hide your name on job applications until you get hired, interview. In NC, you won't get hired unless you're hired based off your name. I'm in Charlotte.
Are you is it in a situation like an example? If your name was like Tyrone or something, is that what you mean? Just an example, or like
Right.
Lucretia or something? Is that what he means?
I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, you can. Yeah, answer that for me, bro. I'm gonna look up into that
I
because
did
see,
read something. I did read something or saw a video where someone they changed their name on
Yeah, you said that.
application, or they sent in a different type of name and they got the job. Like their name was Becky or something. They got the job versus their real name. I did see that.
But see, we need it in order for that to happen. We need to have, first of all, we need like-minded people to come together.
Right.
See, people don't have the like-minded mindset. Yeah, we
You
can
can.
have, like, what I mean by having the like-minded mindset, like-minded when it comes to business. Yeah, we could be
Mm,
like-minded when it comes to going to the beach. We can go be like-minded when it goes to going to the club or
ooh, cool.
party and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh yeah. All right.
but
Throw 'em
yet,
up. Throw 'em
but
up.
yet,
Right.
the kicker is this. Let them come together for some business and talk business and, building this community up.
Oh.
Crickets. Crickets. Bro, I got to do this. Bro, I got to do that.
Right. It's like, dude, we about to talk about some money. Don't you want to make some money? Don't you want to do some work and make some money? No.
Yeah. But see, it also goes with this. Just like I thought about this. Rent is going up everywhere. If the people were smart, because the government's supposed to work for the people, everybody in the government within the complex should make a stand and be like, we're not paying this shit till it go down. The stock would drop down. They're going to be forced to come to the table with a different price to benefit everybody.
Right.
But see, people don't do that because we don't have no unification. Like,
Wait.
for me and you to do it, if me and you to do it, you're going to have like 500 other people that's just not going to fall in line. See, when you don't have the unification and you don't have people coming together with a similar agenda, it loses. It gets distracted.
Right. Well, then
And
also you
food
have
going up.
everybody.
Damn it. Yeah, it is. I ain't had lemon pepper wings in a year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This food
Listen.
going up so much it make you go vegan, son.
Well, listen. Those of us who are blessed and we know who we serve.
Crony
I
capitalism.
the prices haven't really affected me that much, to be honest. Now rent, yes, but as far
Yeah.
as like, regular everyday things, I just
We've been calling the food going up for years, though.
right. I mean, I we need to save more. I don't know how to stress this enough. We need to save money. We need to
And
stop
another
trying
thing
to
too, I'm gonna keep
bling
it
bling
brick, and
and
it's gonna
looking
make
good
y'all.
and
And here's
Fendi
another.
and Gucci. Fendi, Gucci, Versace, they got their money. They good. They
I'm gonna keep it
good.
brick too.
Good.
I'm gonna keep it brick here. Now, notice this. When it comes to building or trying to make phone calls and get somebody together, you don't get a lot of hesitation. But yet, they want you to sign up to some quick get rich scheme, 5 links, crypto. None of them niggas is rich.
I don't know. I haven't talked to
None.
them. I
None
haven't
that I
called them
know.
on the phone. I don't know if they're rich or not. I don't know.
Not none that I know. I ain't talking about rappers. I'm talking about regular people that we know. We ain't seen nobody get rich off doing any of these quick get money flip schemes. Not none.
I'm
I ain't
trying to think if
seen
I
that nan
know
nigga.
somebody.
I'm looking and I look through it. I look through it every day. I'm like, ain't nobody get rich off this yet.
Well, maybe it's a situation where they're just trying to be conservative. Maybe
Shit.
maybe once they really make the big numbers, then they'll show you.
We need to not indulge so much. Food is even more expensive, even if you have a condition like sickle cell diabetes. That's correct too, my brother. See, what we also need too is grocery stores. Grocery stores is probably an asset to the community.
We
Yep,
have we
them
have
damn
grocery
clickbait
stores.
videos with the starch face having white boy who make weird faces with thumb there. Yeah, he right about that. That's how a lot of them ones be looking. You know, when they try to pitch you a crypto or get money, they be looking like this on the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You could be a winner too.
Show the money like this.
Yes, right, right.
Fuck out of here.
You right. You
That's
so
the
right.
biggest scam out there. You want to make a quick $5,000 in 3 minutes. you scamming? You gonna make it because you taking money out of my account and yours.
Well, let me ask you this. There was this one thing where if you give like $100, they could flip it for you. Is that the same thing?
Hell no. Ain't no
Oh,
nigga gonna flip my money. Hell
what?
no. Next thing you know, his ass go out there to Cancun or somewhere. We need to grow food and share with our neighbors. Trade food. Eventually,
Right,
a can of food will be affordable than $5 bill. Good point. Only
right.
problem is with that, my man, and I'm being real with you. You have too many people scattered with too many different mind frames.
Mm,
That's
I
the
see.
only problem, my man. Like the solutions are there, but the people's minds are elsewhere.
Can I ask you something? How come in certain communities I see like a Lowe's food or a Whole Foods in certain communities, but then I see like a Food Line in others? Like, why can't we have like all the organic and stuff in all communities? You know what I mean?
In fairness too, we also deal with a lot of racism too. Like
Still?
if you're trying to access the capital to get certain revenue to get businesses started, you got to go through a lot of hell. Like for example, if I put my name down there, my name is basically German. I could probably get the credit before somebody named Taquisha.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because look at my name. Like they'll
Hmm.
still hoard access to capital from us. Even if you come with a legitimate business plan, you got to go through hurdles like that. Whereas people could come from different communities or come from different countries, they'll give
Right.
that to them just like that.
Hmm.
Like the
That.
Arabs, they can come over there and get that because they're an asset to the white community.
Oh, wow. I see. I see.
It's a lot. It's deep like that. Like that's another obstacle that we go through is accessing to that capital and getting the resources. You got to go to them for the resources. Just like even with me, look at the shit that I had to go through with the YouTube, and I passed all the ramifications.
Mm-hmm.
I got the watch hours, I got the time, I got the subscribers, I got the people, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to monetize me. I don't know. So I'm wondering, okay, it's something else. But you let everybody else get monetized. It's an extra hurdle that black people got to go through. Those stores make money in affluent communities. Food line serve junk food where they'll know we'll buy it. Exactly. And see why you think this? Peep the game.
Okay.
Why you think when you get EBTs, they don't let
Mm-hmm.
you use it at Trader Joe's?
They don't? I didn't know that. I don't
I don't
have
think
a.
they
I
do.
don't
I
know.
don't think they do. You can't use it in Trader Joe, but you can use it everywhere else because EBTs is only built to buy junk food. Why you think you could buy candy? Why you think you could buy candy or soda?
I, can I say this? And I don't know if this is going to be controversial or not, but I feel like the black community, um, people of color, that have been born and raised in America, we have not
Mm-hmm.
been treated very good.
We
We
had
have to we have to jump through hoops, go through this, go through fire, dance on our head, spin around, do backflips, all just to get our little pinky toe in the door.
just crumb.
But but somebody else from another country can come to our country and get all this free shit, all this stuff, and be living good.
You
I'm
see how the
sorry.
president? You see what the president doing? He bringing
What?
them all the motherfuckers over here and giving them access to homes and good
Like
hotel space,
good homes too. Like
EBT, free taxes. But then again, this is what I was saying to black people, man. Y'all don't really study who y'all voting for.
mm,
You got to observe who y'all putting in this title. You got to observe who you put in these place positions.
right.
But see, they play off the naiveness because all they got to do is sell a boogeyman factor. They sell the boogeyman factor. Oh, the big bad Republicans, they're going to put you back in chains or they're going to lock you back up. Well, you're going to take your laws. Man, that shit already been done.
What?
Shit, they acting like the last 8 years we had Trump over there, it was the worst ever. Man, I survived Reaganomics. We can't get no worse than that. We survived 2 Bush terms and 9/11 and a Bill Clinton 8 years. We survived all that. So come on, man.
Right.
They act like this is the worst thing of America. If anything, when he was in there, I seen a lot of thoughts flying out.
Right.
They
Right.
were living their best life under him.
Best life.
Instagram came out when 45 was out there. I seen y'all taking flights, living your best life.
Right.
Y'all ain't complaining about Trump, nigga. Trump had you put money in your pocket, nigga.
Stimulus checks, yay!
Shit. See, now you put a senile fool up there. They can't even spell his name. Motherfucker sneezing on himself. He's shaking people's hand. He
Ew.
don't know, like he can't even tell you what day it is. And this
I
will be
want
our
another
leader, huh?
stimulus check. Hey, I want another stimulus check.
He ain't gonna give you none, man. He took the votes. He done took everybody votes already. So people now they left angry and upset. And I'm like, dog, you ain't challenging him on anything. You just submitted your votes.
Right.
Why you think you don't see the Asians complaining? Because they get what they want regardless. They know how to play the game.
Play the game. Right.
Man,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Politics is business at the end of the day.
Mm.
You can't come to the table. Let me tell you this. I told you this the other day. If we had Kamala or Joe up there, I'm asking the real shit. I'm not gonna ask them, oh, what's your favorite rapper? Ha ha ha. Oh, you like Tupac, huh? Ha ha ha. Oh, you like Biggie, huh? Nah. What are you doing with our
Everybody.
people? That's what I'm asking.
Right. What you
How
gonna
you
do?
And matter of fact, me being a community-based person, I ask anybody, like, look, what questions you want me to submit so I can ask?
Right.
We're going to ask them the real stuff. Other than that, you won't get our vote. Yeah, you ain't coming over here every 4 years.
Wait. Kamala
Whole
Harris.
tripping. I don't have love for her either. Kamala Harris laughed about her marijuana conviction record. Yeah, man, these politicians, they fooling y'all, man. Not me. Not me or her. We woke, as they would say. We woke. I ain't talking about rap a lot of history either, man. He on point tonight.
Right.
I'm talking about the people that sleep and they want to probably get mad at me and start DMing me talking greasy. With Joe Biden, he's doing this. Are you happy? Were you happier now? Or you happier then?
Were you even happy at all?
There you go. Shouldn't even matter. You still got to pay rent at the end of the day. You still got bills to pay. They act like when they put a certain president in office, everything gonna be handy dandy.
Oh no.
That shit gotta get. Even when Barack was up there, shit, you still had rent to pay.
Right. So you gotta get groceries, the light bill gotta get paid, you know?
The struggle always been here.
Right.
That's what killed me with the media. The media be killing me. They be like, when Barack was in there, it was like 8 years of heaven. Fuck out of here. There ain't never been no 8 years of heaven up in here. It looked good on TV. It looked good. It was a great look.
Poetic. Very poetic.
It was a great image look.
Right.
But shit, when I turn my TV off, I gotta go to work. Fuck out of here with that pipe dream shit.
A great life would be if I didn't have to work at all. Just
that
give me some money.
Motherfucker would have came in there. If he would have came in there and be like, now everybody talk about this here. Nobody gonna pay rent for the next 4 years.
Oh, yay! Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Vote him back right now.
Give me something like that, then we could talk.
Yes.
But until then, if I turn my TV off, I got to go to the mailbox and pay my rent.
Right.
Your little speeches ain't moving me, nigga. I still got bills. I got taxes. The taxes, the IRS sent me a letter on my birthday. That's how petty they are.
What? Petty? Couldn't they wait?
Nah, they say, fuck you, nigga. You paying us. On your birthday, nigga. You ain't getting no stimulus. You got to pay us.
Oh, my gosh. No. You know what? Prayers for financial increase and success and stability all the way around. For everyone that's on this live, everyone who's watching it, me and you, everything. And protection over your mind, your heart, your soul, your spirit, your body, protection of the food you eat, protection.
Absolutely. If you ain't God body now, you better get into it. Whatever
Ooh.
belief system that you in,
Right.
you better sign up to something, man, because this is a real war out here.
It is.
It's
It is.
it's a spiritual war. It's a physical war because people are
Mental.
acting crazy with the crimes.
Right.
People are losing their mind.
Senseless things too. Like what were we talking about the other day? With some fries, someone got into an
Yeah,
altercation with some French fries.
yeah, man. Yeah, I almost said Trump was out of pocket with his words a lot, but his economic policy was short-sighted. With stimulus checks with consequences. Now, I don't think it's a. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even think that stimulus is what kept this country in debt. Cause keep in mind, man, even when this whole pandemic was going on, they were still sending money out there overseas to the
Right.
military bases. They were still sending money to Israel. They were still sending money to Afghanistan and bombing them. So what they do is that's how they keep us divided, my brother. They go ahead and make it like, oh, the little guy getting a little $1,000. That's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why your economy is bad. No, it's really not. It's the chicken coming home to roost, my man. Because these people have been sending our tax dollars overseas and bombing everything, and we don't get nothing. They conquer land, they conquer oil and gold, and we don't get nothing.
Right. That's why we
So
need
what
to
they
have.
do is they blame, they go ahead and they create the separatism. They create the separatism where they want to keep us like, oh, it's his fault that this economy is bad, or it's his fault. It's nobody's fault, man, because the people needed something to survive. They were cutting jobs and they was shutting down the economy. It would have been anarchy without those checks,
I see.
even
Wow.
though it won't shit. And keep in mind, this is supposed to be the richest country in the world. It should be all right. But you can't give us $1,000. This goes to show me right there that America ain't nothing but a project builder with a Gucci belt on.
No.
Yeah.
Listen. Listen, I like fancy things though.
But
You
America
give me
ain't,
some
man.
Gucci Versace any day. I'll be wearing that like, oh, look at my earrings and Gucci.
What's that? That's the pearls that Jay-Z was rapping about, or the best man joint, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, see, Remedy got the real jewelry. She ain't got that fake stuff that these thotties be wearing, man. Y'all be having plastic butts. Y'all be having fake jewelry. Remedy be wearing the real stuff, yo.
I wear what I can afford.
Just putting
Let's be
that out
real
there.
about this.
Yeah, she created the blueprint. Yeah, and then all y'all wearing them fake jewelry, all them fake diamonds. She wear the real deal. Why you think she stopped traffic every time she come to my store?
So silly, so silly. But yeah, we definitely need more black owned banks. We need to start buying property. We need to
Mm-hmm.
start investing correctly. And even I don't know, you might be against it. Even get into some crypto. It might be worth something in the future. You don't know.
It depends on where the dollar goes. And the
Mm,
right people gotta be managing that, you
mm.
know? Cause right now, crypto ain't moving at all.
Ooh, I haven't really been.
That shit tanking.
What?
That shit is
A lot of
tanking.
people invested a
Same
lot of
thing
money
with
in that.
that metaverse shit that Alden was talking about. That's tanking.
Oh yeah.
All that quick money stuff is tanking.
I hope nobody put billions of dollars into that.
Nope. Nah, man. But see, the rappers are gonna be all right. The people, the entertainers that put money into it, they're gonna be good.
Oh yeah, because we, the consumers, are gonna keep on buying their music.
If the bruh that's working FedEx gonna throw his whole check in there, he's screwed. Bill Gates made crypto tank. Yeah, Bill Gates, he's trying to take over everything. That's why he's trying to destroy farmlands and all that stuff. Oh shoot, we almost about to bounce, yo. It's about to get real deep on him, boy. It's about to get real
What?
deep on him.
Wait,
But
wait, wait, hold on.
oh, you got 15 seconds. You got 15 seconds, yo.
Dang, what? Oh
So
man.
yeah,
All right.
we gonna sign out of here. I'm about to go
Part
on
two,
live
part
now. We about
two.
to do the Soldier Slim tribute. So thank you. Love y'all.